Introduction. Why work matters psychologically. Work is one of the most influential social environments in adult life. For many people, it shapes daily routines, identity, social status, economic security, and psychological well-being. Yet for much of history, work was treated primarily as an economic activity rather than a psychological one. Industrial organizational psychology emerged to challenge that assumption. Industrial organizational psychology, often called IO psychology, is the scientific study of human behavior in the workplace. It applies psychological principles to real-world work settings with the goal of improving both organizational effectiveness and human well-being. Rather than viewing productivity and employee welfare as competing interests, IO psychology recognizes that healthy, well-supported workers are essential to sustainable organizational success. The field developed in response to major social changes, including industrialization, technological advancement, and the growing complexity of organizations. Early research focused on efficiency and productivity, but over time the field expanded to include motivation, leadership, job satisfaction, ethics, diversity, and work-life balance. Today, IO psychology is relevant across industries, including business, healthcare, education, government, and the military. At its core, IO psychology asks a deceptively simple question: how can work be designed so that people and organizations thrive together? 13.1. What is industrial and organizational psychology? Industrial organizational psychology is typically divided into two closely related domains: industrial psychology and organizational psychology. While distinct in emphasis, these areas are deeply interconnected. Industrial psychology focuses on the technical aspects of work. It examines how organizations select, train, evaluate, and retain employees. Industrial psychologists study job performance, assessment methods, and the validity and fairness of hiring practices. Their work is grounded in measurement, testing, and data-driven decision-making. The goal is to ensure that the right people are placed in the right roles and supported to perform effectively. Organizational psychology, by contrast, focuses on the social and emotional dimensions of work. It explores how individuals interact within organizations and how those interactions influence motivation, satisfaction, leadership, teamwork, and organizational culture. Organizational psychologists are concerned with questions such as why employees disengage, how leadership styles affect morale, and what conditions promote collaboration or conflict. Although these domains emphasize different aspects of work, they cannot be meaningfully separated. Employee performance is shaped not only by skills and abilities, but also by leadership, culture, and psychological safety. Likewise, organizational climate is influenced by how people are selected, evaluated, and rewarded. IO psychology therefore integrates both perspectives to provide a comprehensive understanding of workplace behavior. IO psychologists work in a variety of roles. Some conduct research and teach in academic settings. Others serve as consultants, advising organizations on hiring practices, leadership development, workplace ethics, diversity initiatives, and organizational change. Many work internally within organizations, using data to inform policy, training, and strategic planning. Ethics plays a central role in IO psychology. Because the field directly influences employment decisions, workplace policies, and organizational power structures, practitioners must balance organizational goals with respect for individual dignity, fairness, and well-being. Issues such as bias in hiring, privacy in employee assessment, and equity in promotion are not peripheral concerns. They are core ethical challenges. In an era of rapid technological change, globalization, and shifting workforce expectations, industrial organizational psychology provides tools for navigating complexity. It helps organizations adapt while remaining humane, and it helps individuals find meaning, safety, and agency within systems that often feel impersonal. To close, as we move deeper into this chapter, we will examine how IO psychology applies these principles in practice, beginning with employee selection and evaluation, and expanding into motivation, leadership, teamwork, and workplace design. Throughout, the central question remains: how can psychological science be used to create workplaces that are both effective and ethically responsible?